BlazBlue.
Cross-tag battle!
Hello everybody, it's Gear to you, and welcome back to the 12 Days of Gaming. Today we're playing through BlazBlue Cross-Tag Battle. So without further ado, let's go. Now this video is mostly going to be demonstrating just some fun random matches throughout the game. I'm not going to be doing any story progress or anything like that in this game. There's a story mode, but I'm kind of not going to be going into that because the cutscenes are kind of long. So we'll be going over here and playing some offline battles. Now before I go into there, I just want to say, I absolutely love this lobby that they have for this place because you can run around this area, and this character we're playing with, I don't remember his name off the top of my head, but he has like a super serious face, but as soon as he starts running, he has like the biggest grin in the world, which is really, really funny. And you can actually move the camera around this area, which is something that I didn't actually know about until recently, and there's a building over here, which is pretty interesting. But enough about all of that stuff, because let's get into some battles. And just like before, we'll be playing as Noelle and Yang. We'll have the same opponents as last time, but I'm actually going to pick the stage this time around because I feel like it. Every day is great at your Junus. Yeah, let's go with that one. Ah, no, I want to pick the song. Ah, no! I want to have a Persona stage with Ruby music.
Let's start with the warning shot.
All right, let's take them head on.
You got my back, Amagi?
Yes, leave it to me. I'll support you as much as I can.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
I just say that I absolutely love this art style. So, yeah, I'm not very good at this game, so long-time fighting game fans might cringe at my lack of fighting game skills and things like that, so I do apologize in advance for that. So, let's go over here. Well, I should probably explain that. So, the thing with fighting games is that they're kind of overwhelming for me because you have so many command inputs you gotta memorize to get good with these characters. Like, I feel like I'm pretty good with Noelle, at least. Yang I'm still getting used to. Both Dead or Alive, which is something that I'm a bit more familiar with. The Fang is pretty much the only one that I use in that game. So, yeah, it's not really like Smash Brothers where you can just casually play as everybody in the game. You kind of have to dedicate the time to learn the characters and stuff like that. Alright. That is pain. And also, one other thing I gotta say, and this kind of applies to pretty much every fighting game that I've played that's not Smash Brothers, I don't like that in the training modes, they don't really do that good of a job of teaching you how to defend yourself. Because in this game, for example, how you defend yourself is that you move backwards when they're attacking you, like that. You can also crouch and block too. Blocking doesn't defend against shield or anything like that, so that's unfortunate. Oh, we won. Yay! I just love Yang's smile right there. Yang is awesome.
Thank you for your assistance. I look forward to working with you in the next battle.
Don't sweat it. I couldn't just leave you hanging, could I?
Rematch. So yeah, the big reasons why I chose Noelle and Yang as my mains for this game. Noelle is just all around adorable. She's really fun, and a lot of her battle quotes are also pretty great too. And Yang is my absolute favorite Ruby character. So if I had gotten this game sooner, I probably would have mained a Persona character. I would like to try and do that. I'm leaning towards Yukiko, but Chie is also pretty great too. So I'm gonna go into a bit of my history about how I got interested in this game. So this game, I believe, was, at least I first heard about it sometime around one of the PAX conventions I went to. So I saw a demo of the game, and I thought, oh, that game looks pretty cool, but it's never going to be on a Nintendo system, because I lived through the Wii U era where it seemed like every cool game came to everything but Wii U. But thankfully, this game actually did come to Nintendo Switch, which is pretty fun. So yeah, that's something I was really excited about. I was mostly really excited for this game because I saw that there were Ruby characters in it, and I've been a big fan of Ruby for a very long time. So, yeah, I was very excited about that, and I knew that there were Persona characters in it, but at this point in time, I wasn't really all that familiar with the Persona series. It wasn't until, like, Joker was announced in Smash where I was really looking into that series a bit more, and then I recently got into actually playing the games when Persona 4 came to Steam, which was really, really cool. Alright, so I'm gonna let Yang take a little bit of damage right here, because I want to demonstrate something that's really cool about her.
With you. With you. Fire!
Alright, my turn! Yeah!
Come on, this might be hot! Finish! Too bad. You're not gonna beat us like that. Noel! Yan! Win!
So that's the big reason why I wanted to get Yang's health into the red so that I can demonstrate that, because not only does he get super powerful and things like that, but my favorite Ruby song ever plays in the background too, or at least my second favorite. I was flip-flop between that one and the main theme from the first volume.
Careful, you might get burned. Call my name, and I shall appear.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
I don't know why, but I absolutely love that quote where it's like, can't escape from crossing fates. It's just so fun. But now we're playing with Yukiko and Ruby, so that's pretty fun. Yukiko is my second or third favorite character in Persona 4. I think Rise might be my favorite of them all. The second one's kind of a spoiler for Golden, so I won't go into that. But yeah, it's pretty fun. So go over here, and I'm kind of using the same command inputs that Noelle uses, which probably isn't the best idea. Maybe I should have studied these characters just a little bit more before recording this video, but this is just for fun. This isn't a Let's Play or anything like that. And now GA super strong. Alright, let's use Ruby because it seems like her Crescent Rose has a bit more range. And now Noelle is super powerful. I apologize for my cringy gameplay, I'm not good at fighting games! Alright, so when one of your partners are down, you can go into Resonance Blaze, which will make you very powerful for a moment, but it doesn't work if your opponent keeps blocking you. That's not very nice. And it's only active for like a few seconds, so that's not entirely great. Yukiko's range is kind of low in this game. Maybe I'll switch to a different character or something like that. Of course, now that I say that, her fans seem like they actually do a lot more damage, and now I'm dead. Man, Yukiko cannot catch a break in this game.
I'm sorry, but would you mind staying down? Just for a little while?
Cheer! Noel! Win!
There's no reason for us to keep fighting. Let's stop this.
Alright, I think I can do better with the characters if I give them another try, so let's do that. And while we do that, I'd like to explain my history with the Ruby series. So, I used to watch a show called Death Battle. I don't watch them anymore because I kind of feel like they kind of dropped in quality a lot. So, yeah, they had a video where Tifa Lockhart from Final Fantasy VII was fighting one of the Ruby characters, Yang. And I was watching that video and I was like, hey, this character is really, really cool. So I checked out Ruby after that, and the rest is history. I've been watching ever since, and I've been loving the show. Now, it did have a couple slow seasons. Pretty much everybody on the fan base will agree that Season 4 is kind of like the slow point in the series. Although it kind of needed to be after what happened in the end of Volume 3. And this is all going to be super vague and cryptic without going into spoilers or anything like that. But yeah, this last season, I haven't watched Volume 8 yet, but Volume 7 was really, really good. I really liked that one. So yeah, I just wanted an excuse to play a game that had Ruby characters in it, and I probably could have done like Ruby Grim Eclipse or something like that for the 12 Days of Gaming, but maybe next year. And by maybe next year, I mean I tried recording a video for it this year and didn't work out that well because I'm not very good at the game yet. I just got it like a couple of weeks ago. Yay, we win!
Wait, am I that strong?
Yuchiko! Ruby! Win!
Inagi Inn has hot springs that soothe you body and soul. We cannot wait to take care of you.
Aww, she's gonna take them to the springs after they beat them up. That sounds morbid out of context.
Let's see what your daily training's got you, Satonaka.
You bet! Presenting the new and improved Chie Satonaka! I expect a fair duel.
Can't escape from crossing fate! Fight!
One thing that I really do like about Ruby, at least in terms of the fighting choreography, is that every character in that show has like a really interesting different fighting style. Like we see Weiss right here. Weiss kind of grew up in a rich family and things like that, so her fighting style is kind of a bit more graceful and things like that. Because she's very much like a regal style character. She's not exactly a princess, but as anybody on the show can say, she's definitely like a nice princess. That's literally what they call her sometimes. But yeah, I really do like that, how each of the characters have different fighting styles. Like Yang, for example, she's a bit more focused on punching and things like that, and that's the reason why her weapon is gauntlets. And by the way, her weapon is like one of my favorites in the show, because when she punches people, it fires bullets. That's just awesome. And now Norikami's gone.
You see that? That is Satonaka style! Huh.
You! Cheer! Win!
Your punches are pretty dang strong, Yang. But I think my kicks might be even stronger!
Oh? Then let's see which of us can dish out more damage.
Float like a butterfly?
And sting like a bee, right?
Can't escape from crossing fate! Fight!
Why can't every character have a special dialogue like that? I really do like when they have interactions like that. It makes it feel more like a crossover rather than just the characters being on screen together. So, yeah, it's something that's pretty neat. And one thing that I want to talk about right now is that Yang and Chie, I kind of get the feeling that if those two got into like an actual fight, I feel like Chie would have the advantage against Yang, because historically in the Ruby series, Yang has kind of struggled against characters who specialize in kicking. If you want an example of this, sometime in Volume 2, she fights a character named Neo, who's like one of the best characters ever. I'm not exaggerating, she's like one of my favorite characters in history of anything ever. She kind of struggles against fighting Neo because she specializes in kicks and things like that. So I kind of feel like Chie would have an advantage against Yang, but at the same time, Yang's semblance is that when she takes damage, she gets stronger, and eventually is able to dish out that damage as well. I don't think that's really that... Well, actually, that is a mechanic in this game because of the thing I mentioned earlier.
Just getting started!
Cheer! Yan! Win!
That was some good, refreshing exercise. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? Oh, right! I was competing with Yang-chan!
Well, that was short-lived. I'm still in the mood to fight, though. There's gotta be another opponent or two around here somewhere.
Your punches are pretty dang strong, Yang. But I think my kicks might be even stronger!
Oh? Then let's see which of us can dish out more damage.
Float like a butterfly?
And sting like a bee, right?
I know we already saw that dialogue, but I just love their interactions so much. Alright, so this time around I'm going to switch over to Yang and play around with her for a little bit. So I believe with the R button, you can summon your partner to help fight for an attack as well. So this very much is like a 2v2 fighting game. Whereas things like Dead or Alive, they're more 1v1. So you definitely want to take advantage of having a partner with you. So in that aspect, it's kind of a bit more like SNK Heroines, if you will. I don't know how many people have played that instead of something like this. Like, SNK Heroines was like the first true fighting game that I played that wasn't Smash Brothers or anything like that. Actually, that's not true. I played Soul Calibur 2 a little bit, but I was really bad at it. I'm sure if I got it again nowadays, I would probably be much, much better at it. But SNK Heroines was the first fighting game that I played. And man, we're just defeating them quickly. Yeah, SNK Heroines was the first fighting game that I ever played. I got this one a little while later. And recently I got Dead or Alive 5. And we already saw that, so we're gonna play one more match in this video.
Well, Ruby, you having fun yet?
Of course! I get to fight with you! Chie, let's do our best! Of course! Let's go, Yukiko!
Can't escape from crossing fate.
And for our final battle in today's video, we'll be playing with Ruby versus Persona, and that's going to be pretty fun indeed. Now, it's probably not going to end that well because Yang is pretty much the only one that I've mained between these two characters, and even then it's just kind of like barely and things like that. But it's still going to be hopefully a fun time all around. We've already defeated Yukiko, so now all that's left is Chie, although she has her Renaissance thingy activated, so that might not be the best thing in the world. She was blocking a lot right there, and I was trying to do a grab attack, and it kind of worked. But it looks like Ruby's going to be going down in a moment. Oh, now I'm dead. I'm shocked we're still alive. Really, we like have a pixel of health left, but we're still going. I don't want to jinx myself or anything. You know what? Why am I? What am I doing? Why haven't I switched yet? Why can't I switch? Why can't I switch? There we go. It wasn't letting me switch for a moment. I don't know why, but we did it.
Oh, Ruby, your big sis won.
Ruby! Yan! Win!
When my big sis and I team up, we're invincible! Hey, think we should team up with Weiss and Blake next time?
That's a great idea. Come on, let's go find them.
And that's going to be it for today's episode of the 12 Days of Gaming. So thank you all so much for watching. I don't know if I'm going to ever do a Let's Play of this game or anything like that. It will probably show up during Random Number Gaming, or we might stream this game at some point in the future. But yeah, that's BlazBlue Cross-Tag Battle. It's a really fun fighting game, and it's really great for beginners as well. Now the command input thing can be a little bit intimidating for newcomers. It certainly was for me. But this is still a really, really fun game that I can recommend to anybody who is interested in playing a good fighting game. And also, I gotta say, real quick, I just want to show a little clip of the online lobby in this game. The online lobby in this game totally reminds me of an idol sphere from Tokyo Mirage Assassins. And anything that reminds me of that is automatically a good thing. So thank you all so much for watching today's episode of the 12 Days of Gaming, and until next time, lay the gear to you. Oh yeah.